Alright, so today I have been really wanting to make this video past month. Been really excited. Even though I got my orange honey hat. I'm going to show you a way to stop the deer getting in the garden. I'm going to show you how to actually make pepper spray. I'm going to show you real quick on, it's not actual pepper spray like you can spray people, but I'm going to show you how to do that too real quick. This is a pepper spray that using the garden sprayer. Spray it on your plants in the garden. This is really working. This past summer and the summer before, I've been really having problems with the deer. And I've heard of this before. And I was kind of skeptical and about it and wondering if it really would work. But I've been making a pepper spray. Spraying on the garden. Downside of this is you gotta respray every time it rains. That's a downside. Upside, I have found out doing a little internet searching, and I suggest you do it too. There are several recipes out for this. Upside is actually, this is also a bug repellent or bug pesticide. So here's how I've been making my pepper spray. Okay, now usually I don't go ahead and put water in it to kind of speed up the process for the video. Go ahead and put some water in. Now these dried peppers, I did not have any dried peppers from last year. Any of these you can pick up at most grocery stores for about $1 a piece right now. Now, inflation and all that, who knows. But right now you can pick them up for about $1 a piece. This is actually the chili powder. The main ingredients you're wanting to look for is some kind of hot chili or hot pepper. You want to put approximately 3 tablespoons into a gallon of water. I guess I should have had these caps open. All you want to do is put about 3, I'm going to say tablespoons, but as long as you get 3 spoonfuls. Now, for anybody that has worked with peppers, you are going to want to watch where you touch your hands, face, all that. Just make sure you wash your hands after fooling with this. And I have made a mistake of applying this in the garden. I'm actually going to use both kinds of crushed peppers. But I've actually made a mistake of spraying this when it's windy. I caught it before it got in my eyes. But yeah, be very careful with this. We'll rinse down the rest of that into and a gallon of this goes pretty far in the garden. Alright. So I put about 3 spoonfuls of dried hot peppers in there. All I'm going to do is put the cap on it, occasionally give it a shake, is let the peppers soak into the water. Now I'm going to show you real quick, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I have heard if you take this solution, I don't know, if you're going to actually do this, make pepper spray for self-defense, I would probably want to go ahead and add more peppers than what I do have in it. This is pretty hot. I would if I was going to do that. And then you'd add lemon juice. That kind of opens up, well, if you ever got lemons in your eyes, that stuff hurts bad enough. But then it kind of opens up everything, and the peppers will really get into the system. That's what I have heard. I don't know for a fact. Okay, so this jug I have had sitting actually for a couple days. Whew, and it smells pretty hot as is. First time I did it, I made a mistake. You gotta strain it. You gotta get the dried peppers out. And I will tell you, they do expand, being dehydrated. Hopefully I'll have some peppers now from this year. I will be able to use my own next year. But just kind of strain it as you're pouring into the strainer, or into the sprayer. And some of these dogs, see what the dog does. Come here. Tell the dog don't like it. He's gonna go find some water. And that's basics of the deer. They'll get a taste of it on the plants. Hopefully, I think the deer around my house currently know my plants don't taste good in the garden. They're leaving them alone. The first week or two I applied this to my garden, I did see deer in the garden, but I did not see anything they destroyed. Hopefully now all the deer have realized that my plants don't taste good in my garden. But I'm reapplying it every time after it rains. They're talking rain tomorrow. So I'm going to make up a couple gallons of this. Alright. And here comes all the peppers. Now, what I've been doing, and I know this is a little bit weaker of the solution, but I've been actually taking this and adding it to a gallon container, maybe taking 2 batches of that out of the strainer, adding to it. I know it's a little weaker, but pretty hot. Alright, so after I strain the water, and I don't know, there is a little bit of red to it that you can kind of see through there. And just any kind of dish soap. Actually, some of the things I have read on the internet, some scented soaps and stuff will work, help repel deer. But, coarse soap, deer are going to get used to the smell. But you just want to add a little bit of dish soap. And this actually helps the solution to stick to the plants more. There is I know I have seen it for the past 2 years, there is a recipe for weed killer on Facebook and on the internet, made out of vinegar. So, and it actually calls for the dish soap to help make it stick to the plant. I got a thing of jalapeno juice. I tried and it has a lot of vinegar in it. I sprayed it around the garden. I did not spray it on the plant, tomato plants or green beans or anything. Just for the fact of, I knew the vinegar, being pickled jalapenos, I knew the vinegar would have a chance of killing the plants. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know how you look at it, but it rained shortly after I applied that, so it did not kill anything. Since I had that little bit of dish soap, I'm going to give it a little bit of a shake. And a gallon of this, of just spraying directly onto the plants, it it goes pretty far. But like I said, I've been having deer problems for over 2 summers now, or a summer and a half, thanks to this. I mean, this summer I have really recovered my garden, and didn't really can a bunch of stuff. Otherwise, my garden would have been a complete loss this year. But just very simple dried peppers, which I know I got 3 things of it here, and I added 3 to that. But I just started originally actually using the crushed peppers. That was the first thing that started repelling it. So just add about 3 spoonfuls of crushed peppers to a gallon of water. Let it soak 24 hours. Add a little soap, dish soap, and put it in the sprayer. Of course, strain it, get all the junk out, and then you can start spraying it onto the plants. So this is actually a solution I have been using for a month now. I've been using it for a month. There's been a lot of rainy days, and have been reapplying, of course, after it rains. But for a full month, I gotta say, I have not had any deer. My garden is actually looking great. I have actually been able to get back to pulling some weeds. So hopefully I can take you on another tour of the garden sometime soon, and show you some other great things. And I don't know if that sun was in your all size or not, but I am going to go down to my current weed patch and spray my tomato plants. So God bless you all, and I gotta say, this really does work. Anybody skeptical about it, dried peppers are not that much. A little bit of soap, you've got it around the house. I mean, it's worth trying. So try it, and God bless you all. Check out all my other videos, and hopefully I'll show you what's growing in those weeds soon. So God bless you all. Bye.